Hi guys, I'm here with Mr Clayboutique again. We thought we'd do a fun video for you all. Now, caution, heads up before we start. This is probably going to be infuriatingly unprofessional to some people, but that's the whole point of it. Okay, so if you don't have a sense of humour, stop watching now. This is a fun, silly video, and what we're going to do is we're going to do a kind of, I don't even know what you'd call it, a kind of a, I don't even know what you call it, you'll see. So I've rolled out some Cernit translucent, but you can use any translucent, and I've rolled it onto a number 3, and it needs to be a longish strip like this. We're also going to be using some silver leaf, but you could use gold or whatever colour you want, some white acrylic paint, some mica powder, again a colour of your choice, but we're going with this blue, a paintbrush, a blade, and steel soap and some card for when we come to burnish it, and an acrylic block for when we come to use the cutters. And I've got a selection of cutters. This is just one cutter that I've got out, but we've not decided which cutter yet, have we?
Nope.
Alright babe, so first thing first then, get the blue mica powder and use a brush just to brush it on that clay.
More or less.
Well, use your finger now to rub it in and we'll see how it looks. I think that might be good actually. Yeah, I should have said when, shouldn't I?
Yeah.
You're going to need this again to, actually I'll get a clean one. You're going to need another brush for the paint. So just make sure that's all nicely brushed in. Don't want any loose bits, so just give it another quick. Okay. Now flip it over, flip the whole piece over. Okay. Now get some of the white acrylic paint and just put a little, not too much, just enough to cover it, but just a thin coat of white paint. That might be good. And then just brush it over, we'll see. Very good. And we want it to dry, but I don't particularly want to pause recording, so just keep going over it with the brush and it helps dry it out a little bit quicker. We don't need any more paint than that. Why are you nodding your head and bouncing around?
It works. It helps dry.
Yes.
It helps the drying process.
Okay, that might be good for now. Now get your silver leaf and just, you know, crumble it over the surface of the clay. Can you do it so it's a bit lower down? You're getting it everywhere and not on the clay. Yeah, just, you got a big clump there. Just need to break it up a little bit.
What if I wanted it clumpy?
Okay, I'll stop interfering. You do what you want to do then.
One clumpy.
So Mr Clayboutique is doing what he wants to do. He's not following my instruction. Really?
I wanted it.
You wanted that bit, did you? Okay. Is that all you want on there?
Sure.
Okay. Get that bit on.
Should it be more?
It doesn't have to be. You can put on as much as you want. I personally would put more on, but you don't have to. You don't have to. Let me just get this brush before it gunks up. Okay, I know it's probably still a little bit wet and it might be more ideal if you leave it to dry completely, but we're not going to, so Mr Clayboutique can get really messy hands now. Now take one end and start rolling into a tight sausage. So kind of pinch it down at the ends, yeah. Okay, and just roll it all the way up. Maybe we should have rolled it the other way. Oh, too late now. I don't think it will make much difference. And then just bring it down because you're going out of camera. That's it. Now, gently pick it up and very gently just. It's not a cigar. Very gently just pick it up and then just start to. And you need to push the ends in and just start to make sure it's all squeezed together. So we want to make sure there's no air bubbles left in there. And then when you finish doing that, now just roll it so it makes it into a longer sausage. Yeah, just keep going. Let me move this blade out of the way before you cut yourself on it. You don't have to press so hard. Oh dear. We're going to have to think up a name for this technique. I think we'll call it the roly-poly. So we've got the chippy choppy and this can be the roly-poly. How about that?
Alright.
What do you think?
Sure.
Okay. Alright, make sure it's a little bit more. I wasn't paying attention. Doesn't need to be quite as long as that. But okay, take one end and fold it in half. Okay, push them together. Then take both ends and no. This way. So you're kind of stacking it up on top of itself. Pick it up and give it a gentle squeeze again. You can twist it if you want to. I'll add a little bit of a pattern inside. And then again, when you've done that, just roll it back into a smooth sausage again. Just clean some of this up. Okay, let's have a look. Alright, now fold it over again. Push it together and give it another roll. And you can do that as many times as you want to. But knowing you'll probably do it about 50 times, so I'll tell you when to stop, because you always have to do everything extreme. Okay. Maybe give it another twist. Okay. Just roll it out a little bit longer this time. Let me see. That should be good. Now fold it in half one more time, but not on top, side by side. Yeah. And now you want to start forming it into a block. So you're just going to take it and compress it, turn it, and you're just getting it into a square as best as you can. Why have you got to be so brutal?
It's working.
True. Oh dear. Now, we could either leave it like that, or if you wanted to add a little bit more of a pattern running through, your choice. Would you like to leave it that way, or would you like to add some, just a little simple pattern to it?
Let's add crap.
Add crap, okay. Let me just square it off a little bit better than that, just a bit smoother. Now what I want you to do is get your roller and roll it out a little bit, not too much. I said a little bit, you can be a bit more heavy than that with it. Right, that's enough, that's enough. And then, okay. We're not adding anything major, just little. So get your blade, blunt side down. Careful because it's sharp, and then just cut any angle, which direction you want to. Not all the way down. Yeah, that's fine. Keep going. And you could perhaps do it across ways and. Oh, okay.
I'm good.
Is that all you want? Would you like to add any circles to it?
Okay.
Right, we've got these circle cutters. I'll just give you a couple of the smaller ones and you can do what you want with them.
Same thing, not all the way through.
Yeah, it doesn't matter if you go all the way through. A bit more than that. We can always push it back together. Okay. Right, when you're happy with your pattern, if you want to do anything else, do you want to do anything else?
No.
Okay, now push it back together so those gaps close up. And get your roller and just give it a bit of a smooth over. Okay. Right, now we've done that, you need to get it back into a more condensed block again. So, you know, just turn it and push it in and condense it. That's good. Let me see. What are you doing?
Making a square.
I've gone weak. Okay, are you happy with your square?
Yep.
Right
I
now.
was happy with my square until.
Oh, sorry.
You
Well, would you like to
de-squared
straighten it out again? Okay, now turn it on its side. That side. No, okay. Right, now take your blade and you want to cut a fairly thick piece. So you could do this two ways. You could roll some more translucent clay out and take thin slices off, or you can just cut a nice thick chunk off and we'll just use that as the pendant.
This one?
Yeah. Ooh, it's interesting, guys. Alright, so now you need to get your roller and just roll it out so it's thinnish, but not too thin because it's going to be a pendant, okay? Actually, do you know what? I've changed my mind. Take that and cut all the slices, cut as many slices as you can get out of it for the same thickness, so probably another 2. Yeah, and then place them together side by side. Okay, now roll it all out so they're relatively the same thickness. Now lift it up with your knife and go to the pasta machine and roll it onto a number 1. Because I don't want to get any more clay out to make a backing, because I'm running low on the translucent again, so I'm just going to use it like this. Okay, that's good. Alright, so we've got ourselves a nice even sheet. So I've got my I've got the cutters. I mean, you can use which any ones. I'll get a couple more that you might want to choose from. I don't know. Ah!
Bigger is better, right?
It doesn't fit though, does it? It's not enough clay. We're making a pendant, not a dinner plate. That's too big. We're making a pendant. That's the size of a small dish. I wouldn't wear that. Come on, be serious. I don't want it that small. Let's go with that one.
Why you give me choice then?
Because I didn't think you were going to be ridiculous and go for one the size of a dinner plate. That's why. Okay, so cut your piece out. You don't need a block for that because it's metal. Oh, we're being gentle this time. Okay, pretty good. Let's try this one as well. And you do need a block for this one. Oh dear. I'm not sure that's gone all the way through. Let me just give it a bit of a wiggle. Because this one's a bit awkward. Okay. Right, lift it out. Okay, remove the excess. Just lift it up. Very good. Now you need to get your blade and place the pieces on that card. You're going to take the centre out of that. Okay, babe. Not too bad. That's a hair sticking out of that one. They just need a little bit of a reshape. I was going to say get my X-Acto blade, but I can't find the blade. It fell out. That one's a bit... Do you know what? I'm going to ask you to dome that one. Put that on there. That's upside down. It's not very round anymore, is it?
No.
Okay. Right, get that blue bottle with alcohol in it and just put a little spray of it on the tile. And then dip that in the alcohol and just give this one a little bit of a smooth, just gentle. Just to clean it up a bit. Okay, that's good. And I think this one's, just give that one a quick wipe over as well. Alright, that's good. Alright guys, so Mr Clayboutique pre-baked pieces. So we're going to go and bake these, and when they are baked, we will be back. Okay guys, we're back, and I baked them, and I did sand the edges a little bit and gave them both a coat of resin, but look how nice they look. Good job, Mr Clayboutique. So the next little challenge I've set him to do is to actually make this into a pendant. So you're going to need your drill. Yeah. Not that one!
Bigger is better.
Use this one, please. Okay.
All I'm saying is,
yeah, but we've got a little pendant, babe. We don't need that blooming great big thing. All right, so you need to drill a hole into this. So you got to make it so it's kind of centered there. You don't want to drill a hole here and then it's going to hang weird. So you need to find the rough center, not the middle. Just center it properly. Maybe no, because you're going to have to add this pinch bail, so it's got to be quite close to the edge, because that's not going to be big enough to go all the way down there. So you've got to do it quite close to the edge, so roughly about, you know, there. Oh.
power tools are much better than this.
I would have done it by now, but okay. Right, has it gone through or not? You're taking forever.
Yeah.
Alright, push it all the way through, pull it back out, and then go through the hole on the other side, just to tidy it up a little bit. Okay. Alright, that's enough. Okay, now get your pinch belt and open it up so you can slot it into that hole, and you could use these to open it up, or use your fingers. Okay. Oh dear. And before you close it up completely, because I know they don't have a very big space at the top, get this ribbon through it first before you close it, because see the gap isn't very big on those ones. So you might need to take it out and get in camera. Okay. Very nice. There we go, people. Mr Clayboutique's finished pendant, complete with pinch belt and cord. Okay, it's a purple cord because I couldn't find a blue one, but I think it still looks pretty nice. So there's that one, and I actually think it looks a little bit like ocean waves. It's pretty nice, even though it's not completely round. And there's the other one. We're not going to drill this one, but you get the idea. Alright guys, so there's Mr CB's pieces. I hope you had a good laugh, and thank you for watching, and we'll catch you later. Bye.